Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada for the Lucas Oil On the Edge General Tire Mint 400. Brought to you by Bully Dog. Yeah, great look at the Golden Nugget. What a spectacular casino. If you have an opportunity to stay there, you'll have a great time. Here you go. After 2 laps, you can see Andy McMillan over Cameron Steele now by 9 minutes, because in lap 2, they put another 8 minutes on him. So a nice momentum run there for the McMillan team, but Cameron Steele coming on. Don't count these guys out. All it takes is just a little issue for the other team, and you're caught right up. What blows my mind is these guys literally plan on changing tires in a minute and a half. That means the drivers have to unsuit. They have to get that spare off, get the old tire off, the new one on. All that done in a minute and a half. That is their goal if you're going to be competitive out here in the desert.
Well, I don't know about you, Ken, but it would be tough enough for me to drive this truck in 4 hours. And then if someone asked me to change a tire in a minute and a half, I'm not so sure I'd have the energy to pull that big wheel and tire out of the back of it to get it started.
Once again, a great onboard shot there, courtesy of General Tire, this time at the suspension working as we watch Bill McBeath sail across this very rugged terrain.
You know, we talked a little bit earlier, Ken, about how these guys almost hydroplane when they get on a good roll before they get into the tough sections, like Rick Johnson is right there. Anytime they get out where it's remotely flat and you don't see a lot of shock action, like you do right here.
Right here, I mean, that's a great example. He's just kind of dancing over the tops of the jumps. Cameron Steele just standing on the throttle right there. If you can build enough speed, you can kind of dance over the top of the jumps and not go all the way in, up, and out. Right now, dealing with some dusty conditions. The good news here is it's a little breezy, and if it's breezy, it'll blow the dust out of the way so the guy behind doesn't have to deal with him. By the way, how do you make a pass out here? You roll up on the back bumper, you nerf them one time, you let them know I'm here. The second time, you move them.
Yeah, and if they don't really heed the device the first time by, it may be quite troublesome. Once again, as you watch these trucks, watch the bodies, and then you'll know exactly what the suspensions are doing.
Good look at the drivers there as Cameron Steele pulls into his pit.
And watch how many crew members get after this truck, Ken.
Go down! Did you get him his ball? He's good? No! We're doing pretty good. We're still in second place on the course right now. Cameron's feeling pretty good. Tires are holding up well. Took on another 50 gallons of fuel, so truck looks good. Cameron's about 7 minutes behind McMillan right now. So we're doing good. We're in good position.
With 200 miles yet to go, they have plenty of time to make up that distance.
Here again, we talk about that dancing on top of the dirt here. And even with the great big bumps, again, another opportunity here to watch the bodies, how little true travel there is in the bodies, and then the wheels themselves with the shocks up and down quite a good bit.
Bill McBeath again, and obviously before that was Andy McMillan. Andy McMillan, his father, his grandfather, I mean, legendary names when it comes to desert competition, have won the biggest events out there in history. Once again, we'll go on board here. Taking a look at the suspension. That is an upper and lower control arm, obviously the lower part of the shock. And here is Andy McMillan again getting it done. The best that money can buy, I promise you.